Hello student, welcome to my class. Today we'll understand the recursion in Python, that is second part of Python. So let's begin its content first. The content are as follow. The first content according to our syllabus is printing a message forever. Second, we will understand how to do the program and its explanation. Then sum of first n natural numbers and program explanation. At last the homework and practical. So let's begin students. So first part, as I teach you an earlier video, how to print a message forever using the recursion method. So here I have created a method that is def hello message as function name, and then after that within that I have not passed nothing, okay, as argument, and colon intent will start. It will simply print the print hello message, okay, and inside the body I have again particular call the particular message. I am to save this particular function call statement, and it will call the function again and again infinitive time, okay. So here you can see student, at last statement I have used this particular word thing function message. So student, we have to do it practically. To do that we are going to open it in a Google Colab. So open your browser and just type your command, that is Google Colab, okay, in Python. Now after that it will take few seconds to open this one. And now you have to click on file and now new notebook. And now it will take connected. So I am giving here command a program for message forever. So what I am going to do student, I am going to define a function that is simple msg. Within that I am going to pass nothing. So simply I am going to print here, that is hello Python, okay, and then inside the body I am going to call this function again, and at last a particular explicitly function I am going to call. So function call explicitly, that is msg. Once this particular function will call, this will never close. It means to say it will run infinitely, okay. So now we have to wait for its connecting, okay, and it will run after a few seconds. So now you can see student, the program is never going to be closed. Why? Because it is infinitive time, okay, understand. Now we are talking about, that is it's a program explanation. So here student, hello message, the program explanation. So here a function is defined, okay, display hello message forever, because there is no base case, okay. You can see in a recursive function there should be base case or base condition, but here I do not have mentioned any kind of base condition or base case. So it will be call this function and display hello again and again. Hello message function will call, okay, and this will print what thing, particular hello message again and again. If you want to exit, press Ctrl C or now we are talking about sum of first n natural number, okay. So here you can see student, I have calculate the first n natural number total, okay, with the help of recursion function. So here you can see I have defined a function that is def, that is sum. Within that I have passed n as an integer, and I am going to check base condition whether n is lesser than or equals to 1, otherwise it will return okay, n, okay. If it is false, then else condition will count. It will say return n plus sum. Again I am going to call, you can see this particular syntax containing the function call, okay. So sum within round bracket n minus 1, round bracket close, come out of the intent of this particular function, okay. And now I am asking user to please enter the number, okay. In a integer I am going to typecast it, and after that I have show print sum is some number. So this output will come to the console. So student, let's do it practically. We have already opened our Google Colab, so I am going to just click on the next one. So what I am going to do, I am going to provide here comment total of first natural number, okay student, total of first natural number. So what I am going to do, students, first of all I am going to define a function name as sum, okay. Within that I am going to pass n, okay, and I am going to define here a base condition or base case. So here if n equals to 1 equals to, that is lesser than 1 equals to, then what I am going to do, say that reason here is what thing, n, okay student, and then after that return n. And otherwise in else case what I am going to do, student, I am going to provide here that is return, here will be simple n plus, okay, sum within round bracket n minus 1, because I have to decrease the numbers also, okay. And at last from outer side of body I am going to ask the user to enter the number, that is num typecast by integer, that is input. Inside that I am going to ask to user please enter a number, okay. And then after that what I am going to do, so simply I have to call the function in print statement. So here the total of the total is, you can say that total is, because we have already provided in console. So here is sum function, within that I will provide here num. So let's run it, student, okay. So now it is going to ask me please provide the number. Suppose that if I am going to provide here 5, okay student, 5. So here is total of 5 digit is 15, because from 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 will be 15, same as 10. So first 10 natural total will be 55. Now I am going to run it again, that is for example 7. So here is 7, now you can say that 28. So today we have understand, student, how to print a message forever and how to total of first n natural number, okay, along the comment also. So here for example 8, so now you can see that 36. So now we have to come to the program explanation, student. So here as the program, okay, input function actually take the input from the user and typecast it integer, okay, and convert into integer type, okay. And here we can call the sum function and pass the enter number, okay, and it assigned to n, okay student. So whatever the number we have asked to the user, okay, here you can see that number will pass to the n, okay, and then it will compare the base condition. If it is base condition is false, then it will calculate the new function, okay. You can see, suppose that first number is 5, so 5 will pass to the variable n, okay, that is argument n, and it is not lesser than or equals to 1, so it will do one thing, 5 plus sum 4. Why sum 4? Because n minus 1 will be 4, so here sum 4, okay. And then again it will check base condition. If it is incorrect, I am to say false, it will again sum plus 3, then sum plus 3 plus 1, and so on, the answer will come. So now student, practical and homework of the section part. So today you have to do one thing, do the practice with the all recursive function of the day, okay, whatever we have covered, okay. And second one thing, make notes for recursive function and program and send to my email ID, student. Till then student, thank you and have a nice day.